crescent moons all the way around. A lot of big rings with insects. I think it's probably just been a thing for ages and I just didn't notice it until last year. I love the colour.
This is Jen, ASMR, unboxing. Subscribe before you fall asleep.
Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you're all well this evening. I have a fun SHEIN haul for you guys. I think it's all from SHEIN. It's possible that a few things are not. These are just a whole bunch of things that I just randomly bought. Just like from time to time I'll grab some press-ons and I'll look through all the new stuff and grab some things. I have been meaning to unbox these for a long time. I've been really excited because my rings are a mess. All of my rings that I received from more sort of finer jewelry companies, like these ones, have their own little boxes, you know? Like, I keep the boxes for them. And then, for example, any like Hey Happiness or gold-plated stuff that is a little less like delicate, like it's not gonna get scratched or the stones aren't gonna get damaged, I keep them in this one here with these ones. And then anything that is not gold-plated, like all the Hey Happiness stuff, and it's just like plastic or like gold colored, you know, fun random stuff is in like a box over there. So I wanted to get some storage because it's a little messy. So before we get into the unboxing, I'm just gonna spend a few minutes making some sleepy packaging sounds with this. If you're wondering, my voice is a little weird. I'm a little under the weather, but hopefully it won't distract from the video. So, if you prefer just to see all the items and you don't like crinkly packaging sounds like this, feel free to skip ahead. Timestamps are down below. Otherwise, enjoy. So now that we're hopefully nice and relaxed, let's have a little look inside. So this is the bag. Hold on, let me turn it over. Ta-da. So it's just this kind of little case with a few different sections, and then this part for the rings. And they all seem to have the same kind of grey, like light felt, if you will. Like it's not felt, but it's like that kind of light fuzzy felt kind of material. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think four of these. One of which I just showed you there is not covered, but the others are. I think I got them at different times. So let me just remove this plastic so we can have a proper look. Oh, the separator's stuck there. Oh, it holds itself open. That's handy. Okay, what do we have here? What's this? Nothing. Maybe it was holding something or stopping something from opening or something. So it must be like this. And that's just separating one of the quarters, I guess. It was a long time since I bought these, so I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what makes the most sense to me right now. I don't know if later on I'll be looking at it like, what am I doing? No, that looks pretty good. Okay, so this part should be for rings, and then these parts for whatever else you may have, earrings or bracelets or whatnot, brooches maybe. So yeah, all my rings. Let me just pop one random one in here just to see what it looks like. Cute little ring. See, maybe this one. Like maybe I can have one little case for all my Hey Happiness rings. That's exciting. I'm gonna pop them back on right now. Maybe I should do a video of like organizing them, or a video of when they're already organized, to like do like a ring collection or something. Jewelry wise, I mostly just have rings, to be honest. A few other things, but mostly rings. That's probably supposed to be like your full jewelry collection, but because I do the job that I do, this hobby / job, I guess, I do have a lot of rings. It didn't become a thing until my channel, and even with my channel it only became a thing a few years ago. If you go back to like my first years of videos, there's barely a ring inside. Okay, it's very like dusty, but what? Oh no, it's like, it's not really dust, like outside dust, it's dust from this material. It's like lots of little grey fluffy bits. Can you see? There. Yeah. Okay, so let's open the other ones that are like this. For example, this one, which looks like it could actually fit in this one. I think this one is actually to be a drawer insert, so you're supposed to insert it into a drawer to put your jewelry in, because otherwise it's just going to get pretty dusty open like that with this kind of material, I guess. There we go. I guess I can put these like that or like that, you know, whatever. Little partitions. I was mostly interested in this part, but I thought, I guess I might have super chunky rings like my big butterfly one that would need, oh, it's too big. It's too big for this one. I have to go in here. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah. That's a nice sound. That would be lovely. It is a gorgeous sound. I'm just thinking, I wonder if this one is high enough to store ring boxes in. Because I have lots of little ring boxes everywhere. See? No. Oh, that's worth a try. Is a ring box like the best place to keep a ring, or is it just presentation? Okay, I have another few of these. These ones are full, just like little ring displays, but with the cover on it. I have two the same, yeah. So yeah, there we go. That looks pretty cool. Does that look a bit skewish to you? Or is it just an illusion? Is it squint? It looks squint. I don't know. These ones have like a little ledge on the side to have it all. What's actually glass? I thought it was going to be like perspex or something. Is this one perspex? Seems like it's like plasticky. No, it might be glass actually. This one's glass, and then the last one is an exact copy of this one. So this should be enough to keep all my rings in. I think it's pretty much all I would need for now. Yeah, it's a lot. I was thinking maybe giving one of these to my daughter, but she doesn't really have many rings. But I think I will share my rings with her. Maybe not like the ones that were gifted. Like these ones, they're a little bit more delicate, you know. And my Hey Happiness ones, maybe I would just keep them also. But anything I get from like SHEIN or H&M or that sort of thing, then yeah, maybe I'll make like one of them the share box, like ones that she can use and play around with and stuff and wear. And then the others, no. Okay, well, not for now. Maybe when she's a little older. So I put all the rings in this glossy box to keep them together because there's a whole bunch of them. I got these ages ago, and then I started doing so many collabs that I was like, there's no point in me even opening these, just because, you know, too many rings. But I went all out on SHEIN once with like loads of different kind of rings. I think I even used a few of them already. But they're all just kind of fun rings. They're not like gold plated or fine jewelry or anything like that. They're just for fun. It probably won't last more than a year, but I don't know. They seemed really fun. So let's have a little look through all of these. So this first package has already been removed. So I've already used that ring, so you've probably already seen it. Oh, I think I know what that is. I took a few of these rings out because I wanted to wear the ones with the bees on them. Where are they? They would be... I think I've already put them in with my other rings. Okay, so let's just grab some and go. So here is a bat ring. I honestly have no recollection of all the rings I got. This was like 6 months ago to a year ago. This is a cool one. Bat ring. Let me just pop this one open. Okay, so it feels a little heavier than I thought it was gonna. It's quite cool. Okay, let me first remove all of these rings, and then I can pop on these new ones on any finger as I go. Okay, so the bat ring is quite chunky. Well, it's really good for that finger, but it is resizable, so I could make it a little larger. Ooh, using a bit of strength though, because I couldn't get that there. I think my son's gonna like this one. Maybe Halloween. Okay. This next one is a big, chunky black one too. Ooh. Yeah, it looks pretty cheap, but I mean it's fun. I can see me sharing these with my daughter for sure. Look, it looks really pretty cheap, doesn't it? I don't know. I think that they're probably mostly pretty badly made. Look at that. I don't even know if you can see the detail of how bad that looks stuck in there. Like this, it looks kind of fun, so yeah. None of these were over like a few euros, so I'm not expecting crazy quality. Oh, I love this one. I feel like buying stuff on SHEIN like this is just to test out styles, and then if you really like the style, you can maybe search for something maybe a little higher quality in the same style, you know? Because I mean, most of the SHEIN stuff is just copied off of other stuff. I have a feeling these are all going to be roughly the same size. If they're not resizable, I'm gonna probably need to be wearing them on the same fingers. So this one is kind of like a honeycomb one, and the color is very bright. Like the gold is very like yellow gold, you know, like very, very bright. It's pretty cute though. And there's certain parts that are look a little shiny because they're all like dotted, a little texture. Ooh, this one. Look at that. Glittery, glittery one. Oh, this is so light. This is unbelievably cheaply made. Like, I can't even hold on to it. It's so light. But it's very fun. Look at that. And it's quite textured. And you see the texture on it. It's a pretty fun ring. I think most of these rings are going to be for my daughter. They're fun though, aren't they? Hold on, maybe I should put them in here already. Should I? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, this one here. Well, these chunky ones, I don't know if they're going to really fit in there. Like that one, and this one isn't so chunky. The chunkiness is on the top, but this one, the chunkiness is all the way through. You know? Like the band is quite chunky, so that might have to go in here. Same goes for this one that's stuck on that finger. Like this part of my finger's all red. It's not stuck, but it's just a little tight on the knuckle. Curse these big knuckles. Got it. Okay, the bat one maybe won't be okay on here too. Okay on there. Not too chunky. Okay, so the bat one's too chunky too. It's this one. Oh, that one's cute. This little heart one, that's pretty cute. I think my daughter will like this one. I wonder if they're going to be too big for her though. Although they seem to be not like huge. I mean, I'm getting them stuck on my knuckles, of course, but that's just my knuckles. Okay. And this one, what's this one? Oh, it's like a DNA type one. Doesn't that make you think of like when they show you DNA? Like Jurassic Park when they were like, they had the little DNA guy running around. That's quite cute. It's a little rose gold one. This one looks a little more dainty and passable as a It's a nice, cute ring. It has a different style to the others. What do we have here? Oh, let's see. I don't know the names of types of rings, but I see this kind of ring where it has like a flat top to it, like so, like that, you know. And there is a little bit of corn, I think. It's pretty cute. Quite like that one too. Nice pinky ring. That's pretty. Pop that here. Is that a good way of doing it? Like, then it's not putting pressure too much. Oh, this one. I remember this one though. Oh my goodness. It's a little doggy. It's a little dog that's holding on to your finger. Have you seen this kind of one before? It's a little black dog. He's so sweet. It's a little puppy dog. It's kind of weird looking, but it's kind of cute too. I don't know if it really works in black because you don't really see what's going on. Like on the camera, I can't really show you the detail of it really. Oh, it's so cute. Little black doggy. You can more see it when it's on its side though. Proper little dog. Oh, I like this one. I remember this one too. It's like a little moon. Little crescent moons all the way around. Little crescent moons. All the way around. It's pretty cute. Very simple. Very effective. This is a very similar one. It's the same but with stars. Can you see the little stars? Stars all around. Little black stars all around. Pretty much exactly the same ring. But with stars. Oh, this one's a chunky one. I can see. Oh, wow. That, I don't know why that was such a huge thing. Maybe it always has been and still is, but I saw a lot of it last year. A lot of big rings with insects. I think it's probably just been a thing for ages and I just didn't notice it until last year. That's cool. I like that one. It's huge. I love the color. I was gonna say this one's far too chunky, but is it though? I'm not sure it is. Too chunky. Yeah, it is. We still got a whole bunch. Okay, that has nothing in it. It means that's the other one I take out already. I've taken at least 2 of them out already. Okay, what we got here? Oh, we got a whole kit. Oh, I don't like the look of those. Oh well. Too many. Too many. Okay, so these are pretty cheap looking. So maybe if they are styled the right way, like maybe not all of them together, maybe just like 1 or 2 of them with some other rings. I'm not sure. I think they look quite tacky and I'm sure I can make one or two of them work by themselves, or maybe just two rings together or something. I don't know. I'll put them with my others and see what I can do. Maybe I can just do a full row with these ones because it doesn't seem to mind when the rings are really thin. Doesn't seem to bother the others. You can get a full row and a half there. Just pop these in like that. Oh, this one looks very similar to the other P one. Yeah, I think it's like exactly the same, just one row and two rows. Yeah, I think these could be really pretty actually, used in the right way. And I have the rings that kind of go with it, that have a bee on it. I don't know where it is because I've already taken those ones out, and I don't know what I've done with them. Let's see. Put this one here. This is another chunky one. Oh, it's like a little swallow on there. It's quite pretty. Yeah, I think throwing one or two of these fun kind of chunky rings in now and again will do my style some good, but I think a lot of these are not going to be that usable for me, but my daughter will get some use out of them for sure. Oh, this one has promise. Do you know what this one reminds me of? Look at this one. Okay, I do love this one. This one reminds me of the jewelry from Wanderlust. I've been following them on Instagram for a long time, and I absolutely love what they do, and I've been thinking of buying from them for a while, like for a long while, like at least a year. I've been looking at it going, oh, should I, and then I just think about the money and I think, wow. But this reminds me a lot of obviously a very cheap version. Their jewelry looks impeccable, but yeah, I don't know if I really like this kind of stuff. I think I might invest in some really pretty stuff from Wanderlust. Has anyone got anything from them before? I don't know if it's even like a huge brand. I don't think so. Okay. Oh, this one. Very Halloween. It is a black dragon. Very similar to the bat one. Look at that one. That's actually really sweet. Little dragon. The wing side of it reminds me of the gold one I have with the dragon wing and tail, you know. That'll be fun for Halloween or whatever I want. It doesn't have to be Halloween to wear stuff like that. Okay, so the next two I'm going to open together because they look very similar and I regret buying them already. These are sets of rings. I'll put these to the side because they're not the same, but oh no, they're not exactly what I thought. Hold on, I don't know which one is which. So first of all, there are these three, which actually not so mad at. I really quite like this white one. I don't know about quality wise, but I like the style of this one. This one, nah, not so much. Quality wise, and yeah, it's not great. This one is quite simple and sweet. It's like a little twist, very simple with a twist that could actually go really nicely with a simple ring stacking. So I would say no to this one and maybe to these two. And then here I have these kind of, let me show you, they're very cheaply made. Like the side of the rings are not even smooth. Extremely cheaply made. Like, I don't think I've ever seen rings like that. Look at the side of that ring. It's awful. I like the idea of the ring. Like it's a little wave with some blue on there. I like the idea of the ring. It's this little blue wave ring, but the quality is so bad. It's just really bad, but I do like this little blue wave ring. So maybe I should actually invest and find who actually designed, like who actually made a nice design of that kind of ring that they have copied, obviously. Some of them are pretty cute. It's just quality-wise really bad. Like a little turtle there. A little turtle. A blue turtle. And then here with just like two different stones. A little pink one. One beside it. They're very sweet. Just really, I mean this one is just pretty bad. Just like a little silver colored mess of a ring. Let's face it. Oh, the little daisy's pretty cute. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll wear them in a couple of videos because they're really cute, but I mean, they're not comfortable. They're not smooth. They're just straight. Oh, this one is quite cute though. Oh, I quite like them though. If I can get over the quality issue and just not care about the quality issue, maybe I could just wear them and hope that my skin doesn't get damaged or whatnot. A little heart. I mean, they really are just really little kids' rings, but I would be careful even for my daughter, for her skin and stuff. Yeah, okay, not as bad as I thought they looked. Yeah, I don't know if I'll bother putting these in here for now though. And the last little set is hopefully a whole bunch of small rings that I can use as midi rings. And I really hope these are the right size for midi rings. Yay! So let me put a few of them on and see. Yes, excellent. Okay, let me just pop a few more on and see. Yeah, this is exactly what I had in mind and I'm happy about it. So they're just cheap little rings. Very simple. Some of them have little stones, which is pretty cute, and then the others are just plain simple bands. Like, they're obviously very cheap, they're not going to last super long, but you even have the little marks where you can see where they join, you know, they're not smooth, but just to add like a bit of midi ring detail to whatever rings I'm wearing. Sometimes I just want to like balance them, because sometimes you have like a bunch of chunky ones or something and you just want to pop something to balance it out just on one of the fingers or a few, you know. So I think these could be quite useful, even if they're not going to last very long. I've got a whole bunch of them, so you can just let me pop these like that. These here, and then these ones. Maybe I'll put like one or two here. I'll put the daisy here. Why not? Put these ones in here. Okay. So these are all the rings that I just unboxed. It's a lot. They're all super cheap and just like, I think I bought them like almost a year ago. But I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to have just some really, really different rings to try out. And not, like I couldn't pay 50 euros for each ring just to try out the style and then, you know, end up not liking a few of them, or even most of them. So I just wanted to try different sizes and shapes and styles so that when I do end up choosing a ring of better quality, like 50 to 100 euros or something, I'll be like, okay, well I know I like this shape, or I know that, oh, I still have one on, or I know I like this color, or this, you know, that sort of thing. So I think it's a good thing. So I'm gonna leave this video here for this evening. All the other stuff that I have from SHEIN is actually not at all related, and I think this could be just a nice ring video. Jewelry organization, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, this will be my box slash organizer of rings that can be, like, my daughter can just grab and use too. And this is the one that's not covered, so you know, it's fine. Nothing is too precious. Although I may end up loving one or two of these rings and being really sad that it doesn't last. And if that's the case, I'll search for something similar in a better quality. What do you guys think of that tactic of buying a whole bunch of different styles, trying them out? Okay, so I hope that every single one of my sleepy squirrels are well, wherever you are in the world. Whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Ontario, Canada, like Joanne. Hey Joanne, I hope you're well. And I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely